As we all know, Nifty had crossed 22,000 level. Most of the investors have one common question in their mind. Is Nifty overvalued or should we invest now? So to find out the answer of whether Nifty is overvalued, we first need to find out what should be the reasonable level of Nifty. As we mentioned in the past, we have been using mathematical tool to find out the reasonable level of Nifty. Now here we look at two parameters. First is earning per share of Nifty 50 companies, and second is P multiples, which means how many times it is trading basis the future earnings. So with these two parameters, if you can look at the reasonable level of Nifty today, it should be about 21,500, which means there is no froth in the market or market is reasonably valued. Similarly, with the run-up in the small cap index in this financial year, many investors also feel that small cap index is overvalued and they should reduce the allocation of small caps. So the way we find out the reasonable level of Nifty 50 companies, we can similarly find out the reasonable level of small cap index. So if you look at the reasonable level of small cap index today with the earnings and the P multiples, it should be about 15,600 level. But currently small cap index is about 14,400, which means small cap index is rather undervalued by about 9%. So we continue to hold these similar allocations in the small cap as of now. Having seen Nifty is reasonably placed, we also want to know where Nifty should be by about March 25, which is 15 months from now on. So the way we calculated reasonable level of Nifty today with two parameters, earning per share and P multiples, with the same two parameters, we can find out a reasonable level of Nifty by March 25. But mind you, now we have to look at the earnings of 25-26. So with these two data points, we can clearly see reasonable level of Nifty by March 25 should be about 24,000 level, which means we can clearly see a 11% growth in Nifty. And a well-managed mutual fund portfolio should be able to give you about 13 to 14% in this period of time.